Good morning. Welcome to the Toadstead. Ha! They just backed in the shop. Yeah. I didn't realize how many of the pieces were prefabbed. I actually like that. That's kind of cool. And you got a crew of, it looks like 4 men. Trucks out of Texas. And they are going to go to town. Okay. Well, you can see they've got some of the parts laid out. He's screwing together the base parts. Now I know a lot of y'all are going to ask, why am I opting to have somebody else build this? Well, the simple fact of the matter is, when I bought this thing from the distributor, I had the choice. I could put it together myself, or for roughly just a little under $160, they would put it up. Well, that was an easy decision, because while this isn't exactly, you know, a major factory, it's not a small building either. It's 40 by 20, and you can see some of those pieces. I have access to help. I got some friends that'll help me do stuff if I need to, but when you're talking about something of this magnitude, I'm going to pay that money to have professionals put it up, to leave the responsibility for making it square, making it good to the builders, to the company that I bought it from. Okay, we've got the, I keep saying we, they've got the base down, and they used what I call redhead style concrete anchors, where they drill them out, hammer them in, then tighten them down. And it looks like they've got those about every 8 feet, 7 feet. And now they're bringing in the first trusses. Woohoo! And yeah, I went back and forth over the height of the walls on this. Part of me wanted to go ahead and get the 10, but you know, I came out, hung out, kind of looked at it with the 8s, and due to some future projects that I hope to do here with this building, the 8-foot walls actually made more sense as far as bang for the dollar. And now that I'm actually getting to see them up here, I'm really glad I did. That's I think any higher would have just not been worth the extra money. And they've got the, I guess these are purlins or stringers or stiffeners, whatever you want to call them, right here on the ground. They got those already taken care of. Oh, and you got a crew of 4 men. Boy, it doesn't take long. And it looks like these are set up on 6-foot centers. Quick adjustment. I always got to be one. Always has to be one to be a pain in the butt. And yeah, I'm glad I'm not the one wrestling those up there. Now they're just taking a few minutes to screw all the trusses to the base. Pardon me, I'm burping. Yeah, these guys got here early. The first parts of this video I probably sounded like I was half dead because this crew arrived right at daybreak. Good for them. But I was hardly awake, hadn't even had my first cup of coffee. Now, they did tell me they wouldn't be here till 10 or 11, but you know, this is not a time to complain. If you're looking at the sky, you can see we've had, there has been threats of severe thunderstorms for today. So these guys getting here early and jogging me out of bed was just fine with me, because very easily could have been canceled for today. But this is looking at it from the side where the front door will be. Okay, what they got is magnetic levels, and they've left the screws at the top edges of the trusses, excuse me, the corner trusses here. They've only put in enough to be able to move it, and now they're leveling, straightening, and aligning each one as they go along. Now they're starting to install these purlins, and hopefully things will stiffen up quite a bit. It's not real floppy or anything, but I guess you put that much steel that high in the air, it's going to move around a little bit. But that should start to tighten. It's loud. That should start to tighten things up pretty good.
Y bájate el tren que está arriba de la traila, güey, se va a ocupar en ese campo, güey. ¿Lo ocupas ese? Este mero, dale. Otro. Ahí está bien, güey. Vete hasta el primero y le das uno, güey. Ahí está bien. ¿Cuál? Hasta el primero, güey. Dale. Ahí está bien, güey. No más.
Well, it's squared up now. They got about half the one side of the roof on, and they're doing all their leveling and straightening and all that. And down there on the ground, they've got all the gable ends and the eaves. They already pre-cut them, so moving right along. Crew's doing a good job. Okay, well they're just buttoning up the rest of the eaves and the gable trim. And then what's sitting over here looks like the ridge vent metal. And there's the foam pieces for that, I believe. And the rain is holding off, so by gosh, it looks like we might get this phase done today. Now he's putting down the foam strips for the ridge cap. And while one gentleman's finishing the ridge cap, another is going around and tightening all the foundation bolts. And they're buttoning everything up. Looks like they got at least, looks like the parts for at least 2 more on there today. And over here, we have a roof and walls. And I'm glad I paid the $160 or something like that extra to have them put this up, because probably could have rustled up some friends to do it, help me do it, but Lord have mercy, we certainly wouldn't have done it as fast as they did it. They were here, I don't have my clock right in front of me, but it can't be much past 9:30, so about 3 hours. Crew 4 put it up in about 3 hours. The weather held off. It's been great. So there's the Toadshed, the parts that I had to pay somebody else to do, the basic structure.